morning, friends. Moses here from Driver Success. I hope and pray that you are doing well. Just made it here, Tyler. I have just one stop, and then I'll head back to Lancaster. I'm done unloading. I'm just fixing myself a cup of tea and something to eat. Right now, the time is 11:06. Just wanted to share with you something that just to kind of get you to think about your trucking career. For those of you that are in trucking, you remember logbooks? I remember there are some drivers who, like when they were talking about, like getting, what do they call it? The logbook. I forget what they even call them now. Digital logbooks. What do they call them? I forget. Anyway, when they were just talking about the transition from paper logs, and people were like, oh, some drivers even vowed if that comes, they would get out of trucking. I don't know if they did. I remember automatics. When we were just driving stick shifts, like the double clashing. I remember that day I learned how to float gears. That was like taking trucking to the next level. But I remember drivers used to laugh at drivers that would drive automatic trucks. And again, some drivers were like, oh, if the industry ever goes to all automatics, I would get out of the industry. I don't know if they did. But I say that to say that things change. And it's very important for us to learn how to change with the system, with change. Because never get to the point where you feel like, oh, I cannot change. If this ever happens, I'm gonna maybe like get out of the industry. You just have to learn to embrace change because that's how things are. My encouragement to you is to try and think of how our industry is changing. For example, you've probably heard of, self-driving trucks coming. So when those comes, the question then becomes is what are you planning to do? Or what are you doing right now just in case those changes come? Are you, trying to figure out other ways? The reason why I say that is because being here at Walmart has helped me see opportunities within the company, right? One of the things that Walmart does is they are always changing. They will tell you that they are always changing. They are always looking at how things are changing and trying to adapt to those changes based on technology, based on people's desires. And the beauty of working for a company like Walmart is that you can start, also getting to think of how those changes can affect you and how you can change together with the company, grow with the company. The beauty of this being a big company is that there are many, many opportunities. And so depending on what you may want to do, you can start looking at those opportunities. So when you come to Walmart, I want to encourage you, start digging around and see other opportunities within the company. It doesn't mean that you need to change from driving to anything else, but at least you get to see what else they have in there and what else you can do, because you may want even to change from driving to something else. You may want to go into the stores. You may want to go into technology. You may want to go into operations. There are opportunities in here, and that's the exciting things. Now that I've been with the company for 1 year, I've started digging into other opportunities and seeing what opportunities do they have for us, whether it's within the driving, the trucking area, or it has to do with operations, or it has to do with technology, or it has to do with the stores. Whatever it is, my encouragement is embrace change. And I think for me, the exciting thing is being in here and seeing that there are opportunities that I can start looking into. So for those of you that are thinking of joining Walmart, I want you to know that there are opportunities here, not just to do with trucking, but beyond trucking. So it's important that we start, thinking about the changes that could occur and affect our careers. And the good thing is they do provide us with resources that can help us into that direction. Again, my encouragement is think beyond just beyond driving. Enjoy the driving opportunities we have, but also look at other opportunities that we have so that you can see how to widen your career. So that's something I wanted to share with you. For those of you interested in joining Walmart, having a reference on your application helps. And so if you want to use me, just remember to put mine where it says referral. How did you hear about us? Just choose referral, put in my name, Moses Kangave, my driver ID 72112. That will help your application, be on top. All right, my friends, I'm gonna head to, I think my tea is steeped. I'm gonna head back to the DC so that I can see what else they have for me. Until next time, stay blessed and stay safe. Bye-bye.
Yeah, driver success. Yeah, this is driver success. Sharing my life it's as real as it gets. Keep my faith in my creator, he is my navigator. So tell me if you ready, cause you know I'm rolling steady. A husband, father, Christian and truck driver, telling you my story and the world through my eyes. So keep the faith, let's keep it fresh. And this is driver success. Yeah, let's go.